Welcome back. It's the new TV show I can't stop raving about. Sincerely, you know I get obsessed with things, but I am capital O obsessed with this. And a lot of you are watching it with me right now. Mayor of Easttown is a new miniseries on HBO, and it also streams on HBO Max. Kate Winslet plays a detective investigating a murder in her small town in southern Pennsylvania. Episode 3 aired last night, and there was a major twist. I'm not going to give anything away. You know I don't really like to ruin shows for people, especially Mayor of Easttown. I can't remember. Look, I go on and on and on about shows all the time that I love, but I really mean this with no dramatics or fireworks. I can't remember in recent times a better, more universally well-acted TV show. Everybody in this cast is amazing, from side characters to even the kids. And you know kids annoy me in TV shows. Like in Walking Dead, I want them all eaten. I do. They get in the way. They get in the way. You know that as well as I do. But everybody, Gene Smart, Guy Pearce, Evan Peters is like, he's amazing. And Kate Winslet, if she is not nominated, and I'm not going to say when, we haven't seen all the performances for award season yet, but if she isn't nominated for this, what I always say, close down the Emmys and turn it into a Long John Silver's, because she deserves to be nominated. She's that good. Have you started watching it yet?
I don't have HBO Max.
Okay. Write down, I'll give you my stuff.
You guys, he says this all the time. Do you think he's ever actually sent me a password or a code or anything for any of these things?
I got an email today that said that I haven't fired you in a while. What was his name? I want to give him a shout out. Jeff, you sent it to us and Ted. Here it is. What's his name? Christopher Akola writes, "Hey Jason, it seems like it's been a while since you've tried to fire Kendall. Just wanted to make sure all's good between you two." Well, you're fired. And I'll give you my passcode though.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, anyway, I'll give it, I promise, in this break I'll give it to you. Or call Dar. Dar will give it to you.
Okay.
Next, we all enjoyed the first 80-degree day of spring this weekend, and many of you made sure that you got out and enjoyed it. Every Monday, I love this. We love to see how you, forget us, how you spent your Saturday and Sunday. It's time again for Show Us Your Weekend. Weekend got off to a great start for Pat on Saturday. She received 2 different May baskets to celebrate, May 1st. Jennifer went to her first soccer tournament of the season. She says she's so proud of how well her daughter and the rest of the team played. Meanwhile, Valerie went to a winery, I'm jealous, to enjoy the sunny weather on Saturday. They also watched the Kentucky Derby. And Neil had a girls' golf weekend at Madden's in Brainerd. Looks fun. Sandy spent the day hiking with her best friends, her dogs, at Beaver Creek State Park. Andrea, meanwhile, enjoyed the warm weather and put out the doggy pool. Looks like her dog really appreciated that one. Deanne drove 4 hours from Marshall to Grand Forks to visit her youngest daughter. It was the first time they've seen her in more than a year because of COVID. I love that. Meanwhile, Diana got to celebrate her birthday with family this year. Congratulations. Carol spent Saturday night playing cards with her grandchildren. She says it was just a beautiful evening to be outside. It really was. Ashley's baby, Henry, met some baby chickens. That's so cute. And Sherry took her grandbaby glamping, which is basically the only type of camping I would do. Jody says she made chocolate lasagna for the very first time. Jody, can you send some to the station? We need to get that. Joy got the playground and beach ready for her grandson. Check this out. Her dinosaur named Bob will go into the water like a Loch Ness monster. Joy is on Green Lake in Princeton and says she believes that she saw my dog Dexter boating this weekend. She sure did. And finally, Shannon spent most of the weekend driving home from her girls' trip to Texas. She says her tour guide at South Fork actually remembered when I went to visit. That's my second home. Thanks, everybody. I love one of my favorite things that we do on Friday night. I watched other shows we're going to tell you about tomorrow, like CNN's limited series, The Story of Late Night. I can't wait to tell you guys about that. As Oprah would say, fascinating. I mean, you know how much I know about late night. Mm-hmm. I learned some things. Anyway, on Friday night, you'll love this. y'all know Jason DeRusha over there on the Channel 4. Well, I love to mess with him. And we were at a retirement party together. A friend was retiring from U.S. Foods, and he was across the thing. I was sending him text messages. He couldn't see me, and I was telling him I was watching him, and it was driving him nuts. I kept saying, I see you. I'm watching you. Look at you. You look great. Yeah, and then he finally figured out where I was. I love tormenting him. It's delightful to torment DeRusha. Yeah. Anyway.
Delightful. I understand how you feel about that because I feel like tormenting you is also delightful sometimes. I'll just fire myself after HBO Max, after the cauliflower chicken wing debacle. I should just...
When we come back, we're calling Shane Wells when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Speed dial.